If you have a UK limited company and you've already explored and discounted the rescue options of a formal insolvency procedure via a CVA or an administration, that leaves you with really 4 options. One, which isn't really recommendable, but if you do absolutely nothing, eventually a creditor will take recovery action against the company and could force it into liquidation through the court, known as a winding up or a compulsory liquidation. Or eventually, Companies House will strike the company off and it will be dissolved for non-filing of statutory returns. Option 2, if there are insufficient assets to cover the costs of liquidating the company, then you can write to all the creditors 3 months after the company ceased trading and invite them again to liquidate the company, or inform them that within 2 months, unless you receive any objections, you'll be filing a DS-01 form at Companies House in order to dissolve the company. Bear in mind, however, that HMRC are very likely to object to this because the final accounts and returns haven't been submitted, and or if they're aware that perhaps there are assets, like for example a director's loan account, that they might prefer a liquidator to investigate and try to recover. And the last option is liquidation. There are 2 types of liquidation. As I've mentioned, one is the compulsory liquidation through the court. This is usually brought on by a creditor, but directors can do this themselves by making an application to the court with the help of a solicitor. The second liquidation is a creditor's voluntary liquidation, also known as a CVL. You'll need the help of an insolvency practitioner like myself who will help put the company into liquidation. There are various pros and cons between the 2 different types of liquidation. See one of my other videos for details on this. So really the options are for the company to be dissolved or to be liquidated.